Welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to take you through how to set up the latest Keycloak for the Spring Boot Angular application, which we've been talking about. And this is an opportunity to go through it because I had to reset everything up again. So stay tuned. Alright, so we have this running, which is good because we got the database sorted. Now we want to set up the Keycloak stuff, and I'm doing this from scratch because I think this is an opportunity to do this from scratch. Because last time in my videos I only just talk about it. Alright, so this is correctly from scratch, and we did create an also rem yesterday because this is the rem that we are using, and we will take a look at the rows. And so we got admin here. We're gonna create another one called user. We're gonna create, you got an admin user, not quite sure. So yeah, that's the main admin user, groups and stuff like that. So we're gonna set this up from scratch. So the first thing is the client. We need two clients, one for the backend and one for the front end. Now these are clients that comes with the main settings. Keycloak, I'm not gonna touch it. We'll create another client, and we got the information right here in our Keycloak configuration in the backend. So we're gonna give it this as the name. Let me give you the description. The description as back and client. Just go, I think I'll leave the rest of it like that. Go next. And let's see if we can get information about what the latest Keycloak is. And a lot of things have changed. Looking at what I'm used to and stuff like that. Just want to see if I can get more information about Keycloak. Read blog, you guys join, server info. Right, so the version is 26.2.5. that's the details. Alright, let's go into manage RAM, and we want this one. So we selected our RAM and we want to create our client. We have two clients that we want to create. So the details are inside the admin provider. So let me just take a copy of this. This is for the backend. Ocean client is for the backend. I'm gonna keep it like that because I don't wanna I'm just gonna click next, and then we want direct flow. I think we want this one as well, but we need this lot, and then that will give us the service account row. So it allows you to authenticate this client to Keycloak and retrieve access token. So that's the reason why we want that dedicated to this client. In terms of OS2 specification, this enables support of client credentials grant for client. This one, wonderful. So says this enables support for direct access client, which means that the client has access to username, password of the user, and exchange the directory with Keycloak server for access token. In terms of so those are the ones. What do we need? Standard for enable standard ID, open ID connection redirects the authentication wave of authorization code. In terms of so this is how you want the backend configuration to be. I have not come across this one yet. So enable support for OF2 which means that the client's application only has been limited input anyway, so we don't want to touch that one. And for the front end, I'm just gonna copy this one, root URL, this one /home, home URL, redirects that one, and origin. I don't think I did anything like that, but we definitely need the redirect to be /star, and the home basically is this. The root URL is the same as the home, but it's fine. I think we're gonna save it. That's for the backend client. You see how we get credentials. Now we're gonna use this credential. We're gonna copy that. We're gonna copy this, and we're gonna update this credential for the backend, so that when we start those services we can now run it. Username, now we need a user for the admin, and this is the rem, the / token. That should be fine. So that is that. We need a username called admin Smith, and I think we will just keep it as it is. Now let's create two users. Create a new user. Require user actions. Update password, delete password, verify password. I don't want to verify it. If I update, delete credential, verify email. Don't verify email. I don't want to update password. I don't want you to update password for figure OTP. What was oops, but it says required, isn't it? It says require an action when the user logs in. Verify email, sends an email to the user to verify that the user's email address. Update profile requires that the user to enter new personal information. Update password requires the user to enter a new password. Configure OTP requires a setup of a mobile now. Let's update the profile or something like that. But it says it's a require. I don't want the user. I don't want that one. Email verification. I don't want it. Username. We want this one. Password. Email. Don't worry about that. Let me give it adminsmith at gmail.com. First name admin, surname admin Smith, surname is Smith. Nothing, that's it. I haven't created a group yet. Groups where the user has a membership to leave the group, or click. Yes, okay, let's just leave the group because we haven't created the groups here. So that she's gonna be a group of admin. That's her ID, her credentials. Let's set a password for her. Gonna do the same password as that because we don't want, oops, we don't want the user to password. Temporary, no, I don't want it temporary, I want it off. Save password. Okay, so we set up a password for the user. We haven't got the room mapping groups. Let's do another user, which is called test user, if I can find a test user. And this test user has an email called test@gmail.com. Was it? Can't remember. I think it was test@mail.com, and password is, first name is test and last name is user, and we just go like this. And save. Let's do the conditions. Let's set the conditions. What was the password? Run rows. Okay, I think let's get back to that one. So we have one client rows, where we want rem rows, and we want create a row. We want one as admin. Whatever you want to give it. I think that's it for now. I'm going to assign this admin to a user. No, I'll go back to the user and assign it back. For now, I'm just going to create another one, which is a user, a normal user, a normal user row, normal user, capital. Let's just go like this and save it. Associate rows. Okay, let's just go like this, and then if you go into that, we got that. And let's see if we can assign the users to those rows. So let's see if we can assign row mapping, and then search for admin. If we can, let's create admin, and let's create another group user, users or something, admin users, I don't know. Go back to this one, go back to users, go back to here, rows, assign a row. See, we need to go here, see if we can find filter by, you see, that's what I forgot to do. Assign an admin to user details, assign users. Hold on, let me just see. We got users, and we click on here, and then we go into here, and then we want assign rows, and then we want to filter by that one, and then we want admin for that particular role. So that was it. Enabled, and then we want to go back, get this user, and then we want assign role, and then search for this one. We want a user for that particular user. Move on to creating the front-end client